want it all, man. I want it all. I wish someone could help me pick. I know who could help me. Pina Comics. Right here, 4-color spotlight at BoomTube Comics. We'll tell you what to get out of previews. Right here. What's up, Pina Comics viewers? Thank you for checking us out on our YouTube page. And we are here, I'm Ganache, we are here at BoomTube Comics, 1475 Meriden Waterbury Turnpike in Southington, Connecticut, along with the store's proprietor, Dan.
What's up, BoomTubers?
And I would probably say he's got to be customer, at least in the top 3.
Customer of the month.
Customer of the month, customer of many months.
Every month.
It's Clay. All right. So what we're going to do here, this is 4-color spotlight. We did this once before. We are going to each go through a couple of choice picks from the current issue of Previews, which, as you know, is the Diamond catalog that you can order all of your great stuff through. We're going to talk about a couple of the products that we think might really interest you, and we're going to give you information on how to find them. We're going to have some, Lou's going to put some pictures of them up there so they'll entice you more. We'll give you all that kind of information. And then you could say, hey, I want to check that out. I should either come right down to Dan and order this stuff, or if you're not local, go to your local comic shop, because we got to keep these places alive because they're wonderful. They keep the children alive in all of us. And
it helps me eat.
And it helps him eat. Absolutely. Absolutely. So we're going to start today's episode of 4-Color with Clay. Clay, take it away and tell us what is super cool in Previews today.
All right. My first pick is out of the DC book. It is Justice League Dark number 22 by Ram V.
Ram V?
Yes. Happened to be my nickname in high school. And the art is by Alvaro Martinez Bueno. It's got Abby on the cover. They've been teasing Swamp Thing coming back from Justice League Dark's. He died a little while ago. I guess they have to. Constantine and Zatanna have to get into Abigail's head and do something. Get something to do.
So nice. it's like the search for Swamp Thing. It's Star Trek 3. Search for Swampy.
Right. We're all Swamp Things.
We're all Swamp Things. That's right.
Yeah,
we love them.
As far as I know, this is Abby Arcane's first time back since the New 52 stuff.
Nice.
As far as I know, and it's got a variant cover by Clayton Crane.
Oh,
so, they're always sick.
Yeah, he's
Clayton
been
Crane
doing a lot of
is
the
sick.
variants.
His Swamp Thing cover was awesome.
Yeah, the Swamp Thing one, the Man Bat. He's been doing a lot of cool ones.
The design of Swamp Thing in that new with the dreadlocks,
and a big
the beard and everything.
Yeah.
He looked kind of a little like Clay.
Yeah, a little bit.
He's kind of
modeled after. Didn't Clayton Crane meet you at Terrificon?
Terrificon and at the Boston Fan Expo.
There you go.
Yeah, I actually had him sign that Swamp Thing cover.
There you go.
Awesome.
All right, so Justice League Dark number 22, DC Comics. Check that out. Obviously, that's an ongoing series.
I'm sure it's gonna show up somewhere.
Yeah, we'll pop Lou. We're gonna put it up here, up there.
Somewhere
up here.
We'll figure it out.
You're gonna see
somewhere in the video.
All right, Clay. Thanks for that choice, Dan. What do you have this month?
I chose out of the Marvel previews, Marvel Zombies Resurrection. It's a mini-series to follow up what happened in the one-shot that came out a few months ago. It's written by Philip Johnson, and there's a sick cover by In-Hyuk Lee of a zombie Galactus coming after Spider-Man. Who doesn't want to see zombie Galactus? I mean, it's really, really, really cool looking.
It is pretty good. It is pretty good.
And I got to say, it's a cliffhanger from the end of the previous book. I don't want to spoil anything for anybody who didn't write it or read it, but it was really a cool... They had a cross-functional team between the X-Men and the Avengers, and they went out to Galactus' zombie body in outer space and went in his mouth and found like more zombies. It was really awesome.
That sounds gross, Dan. That sounds gross.
That sounds like a pretty fun Friday night.
Yeah, that sounds like a typical Friday night for Clay anyway.
Yeah.
If you're not familiar with Marvel Zombies, I can say this, that I think the first 2 series were written by the creator of The Walking Dead.
Jonathan Hickman.
No.
Kirkman.
Robert Kirkman. I love him. I love Invincible.
Yeah, I never read the originals. But
the originals were very good. They've been going on for a long time.
Awesome.
Fred Van Lente did some. So if you're not familiar with Marvel Zombies, then this might be a good introduction. You can go back and you can come see Dan at BoomTube, and Dan can probably get you the trades of the originals and all that good stuff.
4-issue miniseries.
Yeah. So Zombies Resurrection, Marvel Zombies Resurrection. All right, so my pick is I'm going the I guess you could say the toy route. On the flip side of previews, if you know when you flip previews over, it's two different ways. You get the toys on the upside down section. Alien Vent Attack Xenomorph. This is from Hero Collector. It's a mega special. So they do 4 different scales at Hero Collector. They have the 1/21st, the 1/16th, the 1/14th, and then this one is just called Mega. They don't give you, it's 10 inches tall approximately. And what this is, you're going to see the picture up here when Lou puts it up, is if you're a fan of the original Alien movie like I am, and I'm a big fan, maybe one of the greatest jump scare scenes of all time is when Captain Dallas is in the vents looking for the alien, and he's just about to leave the vents, he's getting freaked out, and as he turns the corner, the alien just puts its arms out, makes this bellowing, screaming noise, and the scene ends. The alien is in exact pose. I'm going to crap my pants just looking at it. This thing goes for $149.95. I will probably be buying this, and it is just awesome. So that is our first round. Clay, what did you have again?
I had Justice League Dark number 22 on sale for $22.20.
Dan?
I had Marvel Zombies Resurrection number 1. I don't have a sale date. It doesn't say.
Yeah, it's different in Marvel.
coming at you soon. And
coming in 2 months.
I have the Alien Vent Attack Xenomorph, $149.95, and again coming at you in 2 months. Let's move on to round 2 right now. That'll be fun.
What?
Going through our second wave of stuff.
Wave 2.
Wave 2. Clay,
round
what do you got?
All right. On the main book, we have Transformers 84, Secrets and Lies number 1. It's a 4-issue miniseries. Transformers, it's pretty much after the number 0 one-shot that they just had. And it's got Shockwave pretty much going up against Megatron. So that seems like it's going to be interesting for at least 4 issues.
And what I read about that myself a little bit earlier was it almost seems like it's supposed to be a follow-up to the Marvel series. It's kind of picking up where the Marvel series left off. Almost like what they did with IDW G.I. Joe. When
they did that one-shot a couple months
ago. They did the one-shot, kind of picked up, and Simon Furman is writing it, and he was the last writer of the Transformers series. So,
yeah, so
that's pretty cool.
If you're a Transformers fan, it just seems like an easy pick for something to grab on a mini-series basis.
Yeah.
It's you can't go wrong.
Nope. You like Transformers?
They do a good job, too.
Yeah. Are you a GoBots fan, Clay?
No, not a GoBots fan. I know our buddy Jose's a big GoBots fan.
Jose!
Jose's a big GoBots fan, but I'm more of a Transformers and Beast Wars guy.
Yeah. I owned GoBots as a kid, but I'm not going to say that.
Yeah,
Beast Wars.
Beast Wars. It's
well, Beast
if you want to get into it now, we can get into it now.
As far as I know, they're making 2 Transformers movies right now. Bumblebee 2 and Beast Wars.
I hope that it's going to be as good, but it's just going to be bad.
Yeah.
It's going to be bad.
All right. So don't check out the new Transformers movies, according to Clay. But
we have a lot of Transformers.
Well, check them out. It's just you're going to go see them. It's just not going to live up.
No. All right, Dan. What is going to live up to expectations, though? What is your second pick of the night?
The Scarecrow DC Gallery PVC diorama / statue is a really creepy Scarecrow with the bag over his head.
Oh yeah.
And he's got the pitchfork. He's got a little barbed wire fence behind him. It looks really good. I really like the gallery series because they're affordable. They're only like $49 to $69. This one happens to be $49. You get a lot of statue for the price point, and they stand up. I think we've said this before, right next to $150, $200 statues.
Yeah, no, they're great looking, and Scarecrow is one of those characters that is he's iconic and he's a great looking character.
Yeah,
yeah, absolutely.
Kind of looks like the old Power of the Super Friends Scarecrow.
Yes, yeah.
That version.
Yeah.
I'm sure there'll be a picture somewhere.
It'll be floating up here somewhere, wherever Lou decides to put it.
Scarecrow will be looking right over my shoulder.
There you go. No fear toxin for me, buddy. All right, so we'll go to my choice now. We've talked about them, I think, on the last episode, too. Super 7 is an awesome company that makes awesome toys. And they are making it's Ultimate Wave 1. So hopefully this is something that keeps on coming out. They are putting out Conan the Barbarian Ultimates Wave 1. These are 4 action figures based on the 1982 John Milius directed Arnold Schwarzenegger starring Conan the Barbarian.
By Crumb.
By Crumb. Conan, what is good in life? That exact one. So in the first wave, you get Conan, you get Tulsa Doom, if you remember, he was the bad guy played by James Earl Jones. Now, I'm a fan of Conan the Barbarian. I never knew these two characters had names, but it is pretty awesome. You're going to get Rexor and Thorgrim.
Rexor.
Those were Rexor. That's Clay's middle name, by the way.
Yeah, that's my.
And Thorgrim is Dan's grandmother's maiden name, so it all works out very well. Those were, if you remember, the henchman characters that worked for Tulsa Doom. One guy had the big hammer and great fight scenes. I'm a huge fan of Conan, and I'm a huge fan of that movie. These ones, I'm not going to lie, for figures, they're 7 inches tall, highly articulated, fully posable. They're $45 each. I know that's a little bit bitter to swallow, but when Lou puts up the pictures here, you're going to see they're very detailed. And let's be honest, you're not buying these for your kid to play with.
And John, if you're a gold subscriber or even a silver subscriber, you get a 10% discount off of that stuff at Boom Boom Comics.
He just pitched himself, everybody. You like that? So, do what Dan says. Come in, subscribe, save a little bit of money, and get all 4 of Conan the Barbarian Ultimates Wave 1 from Super 7. Let's talk one more time about what's in previews. Let's go back to Clay for round 3 any second now. All right, we are back for round 3, 4-color spotlight. One more time, let's do this again. Take it to the bridge, Clay.
All right, for my third pick, I have Doomsday Clock Part 2, the hardcover with the free slipcase. Jeff Johns did it. I really liked this, and a lot of people were waiting around because of all the delays for it to start coming out in
that
trade.
Book wasn't delayed, was it?
It was very delayed.
That book came out like boom, boom, didn't it?
Like a clock.
Yeah.
For an annual release.
But it was an awesome series regardless. So now a lot of people can jump on the trade and enjoy, because I thought it was a really good series. It's $24.99. It comes on sale in May. And again, it's a hardcover with a free slipcase.
And Dan has, I know I've seen it here before. You have Volume 1 at points. If you don't have it now, you can get it.
Yes, of course.
So you want to get Volume 1 and Volume 2 and read all 12 issues? Boom, there you go.
Part 1 is actually offered again. So
there you go.
You can order both.
There'll be plenty.
Come down, see Dan, and we can talk about it. We can make some deals. And if you subscribe, again, Dan, what was the whole idea about subscribing? What do you get?
Silver subscribers, 5 titles or more, 10% discount off of just about everything in previews.
And, right, what point do you get a free copy of previews?
At 10 titles or more subscribed.
10 titles or more, you get to take home a little catalog, which is very handy to have. You can look through this stuff that we're talking about right now, and it's also a little insidious because guess what? You're going to spend more of your money with Dan, but we're okay with that because that's what we're here for. So, Dan, we want them to spend more money with you. What do you want them to spend money on right now?
The Joker 100-page Super Spectacular, celebrating the 80th anniversary of the Joker, and the cast on just the covers alone is amazing. You get Greg Capullo on the regular cover, Arthur Adams on the 1940s variant, David Finch on the 1950s variant, Matina on the 60s, Jim Lee and Scott Williams on the 1970s variant, Bill Sienkiewicz on the 80s, Delato on the 90s, and Lee Bermejo on the 2000s, and the 2010 is by Jock. So what a crew to do the Joker. It's going to be a really sick book. Super excited to have that come in the store. Look really nice next to your Detective Comics 1000.
Yeah, then they're doing the same thing. They're doing the decades.
Yeah.
Now, real quick, out of this list here, Clay, without seeing it, just based on artists, which one? I think you're a Jim Lee guy. Are you going for Jim Lee?
Probably Jim Lee or David Finch.
Jim Lee or David Finch. Dan, what are you looking at?
I was looking at Finch or Bermejo.
I'm a Bermejo guy, right? That dude is incredible.
Not that anything wrong with the other guys, but
I'm a Bermejo guy. If I'm not going to go with Bermejo, I'm probably in the Jock area.
Matina too. Matina's going to be interesting to see what he does.
Yeah,
he's been really knocking it out of the park on this.
Yeah, they're all great.
Yeah.
You cannot lose getting a copy of that. It's $9.99, but it's 96 pages, prestige format, and it's a one shot. So
and you can do it in previews, or now at BoomTube, we're beta testing the pull box on previewsworld.com.
So what is that?
You can go online, set up your orders, wait for the artwork to come out online, which you don't see in previews. You only have this one Capullo image. So you'll be able to see the covers as they come out. You can order individual covers. You can subscribe to a book. You can order a statue. You can order anything in the Previews catalog, and it'll come right into the store. You pick BoomTube as your store, and you're ready to go.
So how does somebody get set up for that?
Right now, because we're beta testing, I send you an invitation. You come into the store, give me your email address. I send you an invitation. You log in, create your account, and away we go.
Sounds easy. I'm hoping. Can I get on that?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect.
You're
all
in.
right. I'm going to get on that.
He's already in.
I'm already in on that.
Clay's all right. How's it working?
It's going good.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. And don't forget beta tests, of course, where we working some bugs out.
A little bit of bugs.
A little bit.
Hey, that's a beta test, man. That's a beta test. Not everything is just like that. All right. So we have got so far the Joker. We were talking about what did you have again,
Doomsday
Clay?
Clock
Doomsday
Part 2.
Clock Part 2. And I got a DC book as well, a Vertigo book, as a matter of fact. A couple months ago on the podcast, we were talking about the gigantic hardcover Crisis on Infinite Earth set that was like $600. It was like 18 trades, pretty unaffordable, a lot of stuff, kind of tough, right? This is a little bit more doable. This is the Sandman box set, the expanded edition. Of course, Sandman being Neil Gaiman and Dave McKeon and a whole bunch of different artists. So Sandman is told in 10 trades in the original series. You get all 10 of those trades, but in the years post that the last trade, The Wake, came out, there have been 4 other collected editions. You get the other 4, so it's 14 trades in total. You get Endless Nights, you get the Dream Hunters, both trades. One of them is a prose book, and one of them is a comic. And then you get the Sandman Overture, which was the last thing with art by J.H. Williams that they did a couple years ago. So for all 14 of these trades and a really cool slipcover that Lou will put up here, it features Morpheus with his incredible elephant gas mask helmet. It is $250. This comes out in September of this year. So this is not going to be out in April. This is a little bit early. They're jumping this out kind of in time to maybe think about Christmas and stuff like that.
Do you know if they're still doing the Netflix series? They mentioned that they were doing it.
It's one of those shows that's like they're just going to talk about forever, I think, until it happens. And I got to be honest, I don't really care. I love the Sandman.
I've been reading it this year.
I'm not all the way through either. But for someone like me who I already have all the 10 trades, not going to be something I would pick up. But if you want some really quality reading, and $250 is not bad for 14 trades, especially with the slipcase. And these are the recolored versions they came out with a couple years ago. So I totally recommend this. And again, it's incredible. So Sandman, Joker, and Doomsday Clock, Wave 3, 4-color spotlight. Clay, thank you for coming in tonight and
not a problem.
And talking comics. I think you would have done that anyway, so we just got you on film.
Yeah.
Dan, thank you for letting us utilize the wonderful BoomTube Comic Studios. We love this place.
Thanks, man. My pleasure.
And the important part of all this is check out previews, and if you're local, come down to BoomTube. Again, 1475. I'm going to put it all here. Meriden Waterbury Turnpike in Southington, Connecticut. And again, if you are watching this on YouTube and you are in Kalamazoo, Michigan, or you are in, anywhere, Anchorage, Alaska, go find your local comic shop. Use the comic shop locator, right?
Yep.
Go online, comic shop locator, type in your zip code. It will tell you where the closest comic shops are to you. The important part is that you're getting out to local comic shops and supporting the hell out of them. Thank you so much. We will be back next month to talk about more awesome stuff in previews. Pint of Comics, out.